Sup folks, this is Ray Pipperton III back with another COD Zombies video. Today I have everything you need to know to master the Red Zone or Zone 3 in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. This guide will cover setup, getting there safely, and getting what needs done. There's many reasons to go to Zone 3 and I will try and cover them all. Whether you're grinding contracts for a schematic, doing Act 3 missions, trying to triple pack, or just trying to complete the Grave Easter egg, I have you covered. To skip ahead, check the timestamps in the description. First up, let's talk setup. There's a few musts, decoy grenades being first and foremost. These act like monkey bombs. The key difference is you can put them in your loadout coming in and refill them at ammo depots. If you stow the ones you have, drop one, equip it, and then hit the ammo crate, you maximize return. If you hit multiple as you move through the map, you can fill up your pack and never be without. On top of that, there's more depots in the red zone should you run out. Furthermore, unlike monkeys, decoys attract hellhounds too. Second up, throwing knives. They are much more powerful than you may think, and best of all, you can pick them back up just running over them. This makes them invaluable for Zone 3 where most of the time hellhounds are the ones to worry about, as with stamina up and fists out, they're the only thing that can catch up to you. When you turn and hit a hound, most of the time it goes right back into your inventory as the hound is typically right on your ass. Speaking of stamina, let's talk perks. Two are mandatory for this strat: Stamina, OBS, and Flopper. Flopper combined with the RGL is a crowd control dream. Even when it's not powerful enough to kill, the RGL knocks zombies and hellhounds over, giving you some space to keep ahead of them. Plus it makes clearing infected strongholds a breeze, and these strongholds are the best way to find circuit boards for the map's turrets, which make abominations and bounties a breeze. Unless you have a triple pack gun, these are a necessary evil when trying to take on boss zombies in the red zone. Another option besides the RGL is grabbing an orange weapon out of Zone 3. If you don't have either tools to upgrade the RGL's rarity, this may be a better option. Just grind contracts till you have 5k, and drive around looking at the wall buys until you find a non-shotgun orange weapon. Purchase, throw a decoy if you get in trouble, and get out. If you don't bring the RGL, obviously Flopper is less of a priority. Maybe go for Jug or a Quick Revive. And don't forget to grab the closest free perk, especially if it's one of the ones I mentioned. Last up for setup, kill streaks. The best two for killing boss zombies and covering your 6 are the sentry gun and juggernaut suit. The sentry is nice and simple, place it where it looks out on a large area and stay in front of it. This game's sentries are quite a bit more powerful than I remember them ever being. For field upgrades, I like Energy Mine, Ether Shroud, or Frenzied Guard. It all depends on preference that day for me. Other than that, make sure you have at least a 2-plate, which can be found in merc camps. If you want to be extra safe, grab a 3-plate, which are guaranteed in the merc stronghold safe. The RGL also makes quick work of these mercs. There's many options on making it into the red zone once you have everything you need. If you use a vehicle, make sure it's got full health. Take it to a gas station or switch to a fresh vehicle if need be. If you have fists and stamina and some decoys, you can just use a jump portal or redeploy drone to get most of the way to your objective and run the rest. Just turn and throwing knife or shoot dogs ASAP or they will eat through your armor. If you're feeling extra fancy, use a portal for 1000 essence. There's a handy guide and map to the portal codes on Reddit. I will link them in the description. The biggest tip I have a plan. If you don't, you're more likely to panic and make mistakes, which can be fatal. Running in Zone 3 can get hectic. If you don't have stamina up and fists, best to just use a car, but as the zombies do more damage, vehicles can be turned to scrap fast. If you do find yourself on foot, mantle as much as possible. This slows down the zombies more than you and can give you the space that you need. Use the rooftops as well. There are many buildings and structures that are too high for the zombies to get to. Use these to your advantage. Always have decoys. They have saved me so many times and make traversing the area 10 times easier. Make use of the ammo depots around the area. If all else fails, head for the closest Zone 2 area and regroup. For grinding contracts, here are a few tips. First off, they all spawn in the same locations. Get to know the locations of these radios as they won't change. As other contracts are grabbed on the map, more pop up to replace them, so if you don't like the contracts available, grab them and cancel and see if another pops in Zone 3. If you see a deliver supplies contract, rush in and grab it before someone else does. These things are so easy, I will rush in with a 1 plate and no perks. On screen is a full run to see my route and when I use decoys. For the raid weapon stash, it will always be here. Throw a decoy, start the drill, and follow this route to the roof. If you lay here behind this jut in the rooftop, the body parts the zombies throw won't hit you. All zombies will pile up here, and if there are stragglers, throw another decoy and they should all group up in that spot where you climb up. Simply wait for the drill to finish, throw another decoy, and grab your reward. For the bounties, throw a decoy and make use of any sentry circuit boards leading the HVT into the line of fire. As I said, circuit boards are very commonly found in Zone 2 infected strongholds, and anywhere else in Zone 2 you can find crystal boxes. Use Juggernaut suits if you have the money. Regular sentries work well too. If you have a triple pack gun, you can do it the hard way. You just may need to make runs to ammo depots for more decoys and rounds. Spore control is also doable. Just throw a decoy, grab a set of tacticals out of the toolbox, and make a loop. Toss one near each spore and move to the next. Once all 6 have a tactical next to them, do another loop and destroy the red spores. There's ammo nearby, so don't be shy with the decoys. Switching the 2 tacticals back and forth is the only hard part. Before you leave, make sure to make use of the Grave Easter egg. This will grant you some resources back from any gun upgrades. The results vary, but anything is better than the nothing you will get for exfilling an upgraded weapon. If you end up with a ton of leftover cash at the end of the game from grinding contracts, think about using Tombstone and getting a head start on the next game. Having a triple pack gun to start the game only helps you get even more done. But that about sums it up. I hope this guide helps, and good luck getting all the schematics you need and finishing Act 3. Peace!